What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and we're here with Pierre Parent, Chief Technology Officer at GeoTraq, a wholly owned subsidiary of SPYR Technologies. It's a pleasure to have you on today, Pierre. How are you doing?
Doing well. Great to be here.
Yeah, so can you start by telling us a little bit more about GeoTraq and what the company does?
Yeah, GeoTraq is attacking the Internet of Things marketplace. So there's many solutions out there as companies try to connect devices into intelligence platform. We're attacking it a little bit different approach to the marketplace. We're going after what we call simple IoT solutions. Simple IoT solutions are tell me if the gate's locked or unlocked, or if the tank is full or the tank is empty. We want to make those solutions very easy for businesses and customers to adopt and utilize, and really work hard at removing all the complexity to providing that kind of solution.
Yeah, that sounds like a very unique business. So the company recently announced that GeoTraq provides patent smart solutions for simple Internet of Things problems. So can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Yeah, we've been working. GeoTraq was actually founded a decade ago and trying to create a solution in the marketplace. Part of that process was to develop patents that defend some of the key attributes of our technology. Small, low power devices, single microprocessor on board, some of the ways we communicate. Most important, really, is what we call our blackout mode, a deep sleep type mode that allows us to get incredibly long battery life on our product. So many of the solutions that we're looking to provide are around battery powered devices, tracking sensors out in the field, tracking packages, tracking assets as they move around the world. And we were able to actually get a patent issued to help us protect some of our technology.
Well, that's a great accomplishment. And, as part of your most recent news, SPYR announced GeoTraq's new Microtracker, the world's smallest Internet of Things tracking device. This has been, some pretty significant news. Can you tell us more about this and why it's so exciting?
Yeah, we're pretty excited about the Microtracker. So it is a fully self-contained tracking device, connect an antenna, connected to the battery power, and it's about the size of a penny. It's very small. So as we look at the marketplace today, tracking modems tend to be larger. A box of matches would be a small tracker in the marketplace, but most of them are measured in inches. And again, we're trying to drive the size down. So having the micro tracker in the marketplace allows us to attack two really market segments that nobody's going after today. One of them is what we call the retrofit marketplace: battery powered devices, power tools, test equipment, diagnostic equipment, things that have a battery in them today that people would like to track where they are and the status of them. With the micro tracker, you can find an air gap inside the housing, connect it to battery, find an appropriate antenna, and take any battery powered device that's out there today and connect it to the Internet of Things. Another marketplace that we're going after that is really a virgin space for us to attack is what we call disposable tracking tags. The micro tracker is so small that we talk to people regularly who want to track things while they're in shipment. A company sending a $10,000 server blade out on a transporter, mailing it, or they're sending pharmaceutical products, or they're sending a $25,000 bottle of wine. So the carriers will tell you every time that package changes hands where it is, which provides some visibility. But what customers really want to know is, where is my package today? If it gets lost in the supply chain, can I go find it, right? I need to know when it's going to arrive because some other manufacturing process is waiting for it, or a customer is waiting for it. So the micro tracker is specifically targeted to be able to go after the disposable tracking tag market and the retrofit market, to be able to retrofit existing battery powered devices and connect them to the IoT.
Yeah, those are two very, interesting and unique markets. So has the slowdown in the economy, rapid interest rate hikes, volatility in the stock market affected the business at all?
Yeah, we're new in the marketplace, so that's not impacting us yet. Probably the bigger concern we had as we get towards the end of the year and market launch has really been the availability of electronic components. We did a pre-buy on some of the critical components that we needed. Fortunately, we did that because they're a little bit harder to get. But right now, none of the economic slowdown is having any impact on GeoTraq.
That's good. So, what sets GeoTraq apart from its competitors then?
Yeah, I think the probably the marketplace that we go after, no one's going after, right? The retrofit marketplace and the disposable tracking tag. I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is we're trying to bring simplicity to deploying IoT solutions. I sit on many webinars and go to conferences, and there's lots of expert panels that talk about deploying IoT solutions. And somewhere in the panel, they always talk about complexity, how hard it is to do, how many partners that you have to have in order to field a solution. So we think that's a big reason that the IoT marketplace is not growing and expanding faster than it should be. And our goal is to deliver very simple products. I told you the micro tracker, just connect an antenna and connect the battery, it's up and running. We have that. It's called service integrated. It comes with the wireless connectivity. You don't have to go out and get SIM cards or have a relationship with one of the carriers. And we're trying to make that service meet the needs. If you want to track something in a package that's going to report in 4 times a day for a week, right? So you have 28 times it's going to report. We'll add a little bit of buffer on that, maybe 50 pings. But when you buy the tracker modem, you will put it in, it'll have the 50 pings. When the box gets thrown away at the end, there's no renewal, there's no disposal, there's no shutting down of contracts. It's just that easy to do. Stick it into the package, pack the battery, pack an antenna, pull the tab, it starts communicating, and when it's done, it's done. So we're trying to take all of that complexity out for simple IoT solutions, and people who have to do things that don't require lots of information. There's not going to be any better source in the marketplace than what GeoTraq provides.
That sounds like a great plan. So what are some of the major catalysts that investors and prospective shareholders should be looking out for in the near term?
Yeah. My thing is, as you get to know our technology a little bit, is let your mind wander. As the size and the cost and the complexity of tracking location and tracking sensors become simpler, where are those going to go? In the tracking space today, very common. Every truck out there, semi-truck that's on the road is being tracked. Every ocean container out there today is being tracked, right? And tracking really, because of the size and the cost and the complexity, has moved its way down into the pallet level. So, you may be able to track your pallets while they're on their truck, while they're on a train, while they're in a container. But the market expands exponentially when you go past pallet down to the carton level and down to the box and the actual device level. So I think when investors view this, they really need to do the what if on, if I could track it, if the complexity and the cost was reasonable, what would I track? We have a belief that, we could get costs down, it was $1 for a device and $1 to track it. You would track everything. We're not quite there yet. We need some growth and technology advancements, manufacturing economies of scale. But as that cost comes down, the number of assets and packages and devices you would track explodes exponentially. That's the marketplace that we want to go after. The complex tracking solutions, literally there's thousands of solutions out there around the world. There's none that look like GeoTraq. So we're going to go into a new marketplace. We're going to drive in and solve simple problems for people who are not technologists and make it easy for them to run their business more efficiently.
Great. Well, we've covered the company for a while, and we look forward to continuing to cover as you develop these technologies and bring them to market. So, where's the best place for investors to find out more information on the company?
Yeah, I would go to. So you can go to geotraq.com. That's GeoTraq with a Q, GeoTraq.com. Or the best place to go for investors is our parent company, SPYR.com, SPYR.com. And that's where the investment information is at. Product information on the GeoTraq site. SPYR has the investment information, and either one lets you navigate back and forth depending on what you're looking for.
Great, Pierre. Well, thank you so much for your time and best of luck with everything.
Okay, thanks, Aaron. Have a great day.
If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.